Alright, hey guys, Lightfuzion here. Today, we're going to take a look at Hyper Universe. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions about this game because I've been streaming it a lot over the past few days. I've streamed several times the past few days with this game. So, we're going to take a look at the starting screen and the menu system to the game. There's plenty of footage of gameplay. Like I said, I've streamed 2, 3, 4 times in the past 2 days. So, there's plenty of actual gameplay footage. But I haven't actually done a look at the menu here, so we're going to do that now. We're going to start right up here in the top left corner. So this Hyper Universe emblem is just going to kick us back out to the main screen. Next we have our account. So if we click on this, it's going to give us our account level. So I'm currently level 11. Now the level does not matter for matchmaking. All of your matchmaking is based on your win history. So your win-loss record is how they determine your matchmaking stuff. So I've done 41 matches, got 360 achievements. They call it story points. It's basically just achievements, and I've received 29 commendations. It shows you your 4 most played hypers. I've only used 3 so far. And then we have our records over here. As you can see, I have a lot of blue. And then we do our average and our overall totals. I've just played over 13 hours of actual match time. So that is the account. Now story, like I said, is just going to be achievements. And some of these, let's see if I can find one, will unlock different emblems. Right there's one. So if I win as Tatiana 10 times, it's actually going to unlock her emblem for me. And I think there's some more right here. Yeah, so if I play 100 AI matches, I actually unlock this emblem here, that's why I've been playing AI matches, trying to get the 100 matches done. I'm already almost halfway there. Next we have our hyper settings. So this is going to be your equipment setups for the hypers. So this is essentially your builds. So if we look at one of the ones that I use a lot, I have a custom build set up for her that I run every match. This is the build that I use. Now you start off with the basic set. All of the hypers have a basic set. And then you have this second one here is empty, and you can do whatever build you want here. And each hyper will have 4 uniques, so 4 unique items. Now, you do have to purchase those unique items, but you purchase them with in-game currency. They are 3,000 coins each, and it's fairly easy to get the coins, at least enough to unlock the uniques on a few hypers. So I think I have the uniques unlocked on 3 or 4 hypers right now. Now, you can purchase these other builds right down here. So if I wanted to unlock these other equipment sets, I can do that. 6,000 coins to do those with the in-game currency. So if we look at one that I have not purchased her uniques for, they're 3,000 each. And then of course quick start is just going to jump us into a match with the quick start settings. Then we can change the mode. We can do regular match, AI, custom match, or training. Now the interesting thing with training is if you do a training and then the training room, all of the hypers are unlocked for you, so you can test out the hypers before you purchase them. That way you don't purchase a hyper and then realize you just don't really like that character, and then you've kind of not necessarily wasted, but you feel like you've wasted your in-game currency. So they have some different packages starting out. So this one here will unlock Sonya, and then you get all of her unique equipment as well as a skin on these packages. That's about $16 US here. The hypers are about $5 a piece to unlock, or 15,000 in-game coins. And I will say you get about 700 coins per match. If you win, you get about 700 coins per win on the AI matches. So it'll take a little while, but it is doable to collect that many coins. And then the skins, most of the skins can only be purchased with real money. And they're just that, they're just skins. They don't give you any bonuses to your character. They're anywhere from $6 to $10 a piece. Equipment, it's just going to be those unique items, and I would suggest purchasing them from the hyper settings when you're doing the build. Just purchasing them as you need them. That way you don't purchase stuff for maybe a hyper that you don't have unlocked yet. Then on the slots, it's going to be those extra build slots on the equipment. So it's your extra loadouts. They're 6,000 coins each, or $2 if you wanted to spend real money to unlock those. You can also unlock a second emblem slot for your account. It's 4,000 coins or $1 for an extra emblem slot. And then on other, we just have a name change token. So it's 45,000 coins or $15 to do a name change. And then on the coupon, it's just so we can type in coupon codes. And then cube, it's kind of their loot box type things, the hyper cubes. So looking at these, we get samples, and it takes 10 hyper samples to create a hyper, and that will unlock that hyper for you. 20 skin samples to unlock a skin, 20 emote, 20 emblem, 10 equipment, and 10 slot samples to unlock those items. Now if you get that number, so after you got 10 hyper samples, you would then have to craft that token to unlock that hyper. So we're gonna open these 5 now, see what we get. So I got emote, and 3 hyper samples for that transformer looking guy there. That Gundam, looks like a Gundam. Let's go ahead and open this gold. Now I have not opened a gold one yet, so I'm not really sure what's in these. So I've got 10 of the samples to unlock him. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, that is enough to craft. It is, that is enough to craft that lion guy. So I just need 60 green bits to unlock him. Let me see if I can. Let me go ahead and dismantle. Now dismantle is breaking them down. So let me go ahead and dismantle all of these emotes and see if I can get enough green bits to craft that token for that that lion guy, Arslan. Alright, so let's just dismantle all of these, see what we come out with. Take a while getting 3 green bits for each one. Still need 30 more. It's not looking too promising. Not at 3 apiece. I didn't even get any from that one. Alright, so I still need 12. So I'm going to dismantle some of these equipment slots for some of these characters that I don't have yet. See what I get out of those. Now, just because, if you notice, I'm breaking down blue and red, but it is giving me green, so it's completely random what you get on the bits. I need 3. Dismantle that. Hopefully I can get at least 3 green bits from that one. Alright, so we got 6, so that gives us enough. So let's go back to craft. Let's craft that. It takes 5,000. This will be the first one I've made. Alright, so let's see, that should have, it did, that unlocked him. So I can now use that hyper. And then on synthesizing, you can synthesize the samples. So like if I wanted to synthesize those samples, it takes 6 for each one, and it takes 10 samples to create one. So it's going to take 60 blue bits to create enough samples to unlock her. And then to craft, it looks like it takes about 60. So, and since she's blue, it means it's going to take 60 blue. So it's going to take about 120 blue bits if you had to fully synthesize all of the items. So it's going to take quite a while. Next we have spectate. So they don't really have this set up yet. So this just will let you spectate some matches. Next we have game info. So on game info, it gives you the info on the hypers. So this guy we just unlocked, let's just take a look at him here. So you have your basic info, kind of explains how he plays and what he does. You can look at the different skins
I'll teach you the rule.
for him. Little shark guy there. And then you could, if you wanted to, you could purchase it right from there. This gives you an overview of his skills and what they do. This gives you his backstory here, kind of some information about him. So he's 34 years old, he's a male, he's a Lion Clan. He is the Lion Clan chief. And then you can play his voice lines there. You can also look at the different equipment and consumable items as well as the maps. So that kind of gives you the map layout. It also gives you some tips. So if you're doing beginner, gives you some beginner tips, some veteran tips, and then some elite tips. It's kind of interesting. Then we have help options. Now this little treasure chest here, or present, is just your level up rewards. So level 3, 4, and 5 you unlock hypers. 6 unlocks some of the game points, so that in-game currency. So just getting to level 6 gives you 30,000 points, which if you just wanted to unlock hypers, it's enough to unlock 2 additional hypers. And then levels 7 and 9 give us hyper cubes. Level 8 and 10 unlock coupons for hypers, so that's 2 additional hypers. And then 11 plus, we are rewarded with those gold cubes. It goes all the way to 20. And the highest level I've seen anyone yet in the game is 18. And then starting down here, we can change our account emblem if we wanted to. So on the matchmaking screen, this is the emblem that other players see. We have our coins and our cash shop currency. This opens the chat channel. So right now there's 72 players in chat. Doesn't necessarily mean online, it just means there's 72 players in chat. Now those hyper coupons that we receive from our level up rewards will be right here, exchange coupon. So you'll click this, I have 1 to use, and then you hit use, and then just pick which hyper you want to unlock. Next we have the messenger. So this is the social pane. It just gives us our friends list. We can join different chat channels if we wanted to. And then the exclamation down here on the bottom right is our missions. So this is our, basically think of them as kind of like quests. They're missions. Right now they're doing some launch celebration ones. So you just play one match and you get 30 cubes. You also get 6 hyper unlocks. And then the red one here is a skin unlock. And then we have some weekly and daily missions as well. So that's kind of a look at this, the, I guess, user interface, the lobby, if you will. They are doing a refer a friend. And I will have my my refer a friend link will be down below if you guys want to check the game out. It is completely free to play. And so far, I have not seen anything that would indicate that it is free or pay to win or possibly going pay to win. It's a ton of fun to play. I really didn't expect it to be this fun. And I have pretty much played nothing but this the past 2 or 3 days. So go ahead. We'll do a quick start here. And I will catch you guys later. If you want to see some gameplay, make sure you check out my live streams. Thanks, guys. Make sure you subscribe and toss me a comment below. Let me know what you think.